Article 1. Trustors, trustees, and trusts name at creation. A. Title and date of trust. The trusts created in this instrument may be referred to collectively as the Jones Family Trust, dated May 2nd, 2000. Any separate...
Anyway, leave the boring paperwork to us and to your real estate attorney. Now, this home behind me isn't a trust. We have to disclose that. What does a trust mean to you, the buyer? Actually, nothing. It's mostly towards the seller. Property taxes, tax consequences, tax shelter, stuff like that. But they could be really good buys. In fact, I'm going to take you around right now and give you a quick walkthrough of this home here. We are in Vallejo, California, in the downtown area. So let me give you a quick walkthrough, and we'll talk a little bit more later. Here is the actual front yard. This is 2-bedroom, 1 bath. I gotta get the square footage on this. I kind of forgot. And it was built in 1966. This house is actually, 2 years younger than me. Look at that. I'm older than the house. Here's the living area. Laminate floors. Now, as you can see, it needs a little bit of a scrub up, okay? This is not a fix and flip, okay? This is pretty much roll up your sleeves and move in. And a lot of first-time home buyers are actually pretty excited about that because they can actually customize it to the way you like. This is kind of cool. It has the actual French hideaway doors in here. I do like the black and white kitchen here, tile. This looks like it was a little more updated recently. We'll go in the garage in a second. Actually, you know what? Let's just do that right now. So, they all come with a 1-car garage. At least I saw a lot of them in this neighborhood with a 1-car garage. We'll go through the side door in the backyard in a bit. Here's the first bedroom. Second bedroom is a little darker because there's no light here on this side. Oh, actually, there is a light. There you go. You know, typical beige walls. I mean, you can see it's been lived in, okay, obviously. You know, from the, get a little bit closer there. And so these are all, it definitely needs a paint job. The doors can actually, they're used. Yeah, you can just replace the doors, making it probably a bit more higher quality, heavy duty doors. And you can see, obviously, the bathroom. You have little things like this. And yeah, it's dated. Now, if you like the character of them, I personally think it's kind of cool. You just were to clean this up and make it look kind of cool. I mean, they just don't make it like this anymore. But of course, everybody wants to be a little more modern, so they'll just probably just tear everything out and update it. But I think it looks great. Just, I would definitely change some of those. You know, I think the towel racks here are about ready on their way out. And there's a closet here too. Oh, this is actually where the water heater is. It looks pretty new, actually. Yeah, new water heater. And it has AC, I think, or is it central heat? You're gonna have to find out, but it looks like it needs the central heat. And this is it, you know, for the house. Like I said, it's a smaller home, but man, for a first-time home buyer, maybe if you're just married or unfortunately just got divorced and you maybe downsize a little bit, this would be perfect, you know? So let's go take a look at the backyard. So through the side door here of the garage, you can just walk inside of the house. There's obviously no backyard entrance to the bedrooms. And this is the backyard. Obviously, it's not very big, so definitely low maintenance because there isn't a whole lot here. But you know, it's clean. Just got to get rid of a few little things here. But other than that, it looks like it's pretty nice. Just needs a little bit of work. That's all. And then there's the other side of the house here. Definitely got to get this fence fixed for sure. And it goes. Oh, this actually goes all the way to there. You can just go out to the front yard from here. In fact, let's do that real quick. See what it looks like. Yep, there you go. Okay. And this tree needs a little cleaning up. You got a lemon, is this lemon? It could be a lemon tree here. And I don't know what this is. So you have a couple of trees back here. Yeah, you can just definitely come in here if you have a green thumb, customize it to how you want. And you won't have a big garden, but you have not something you could up, but just take out these rocks and make a little garden back here of some sort. Yeah. So there you have it. They're asking $399 for this home. I think they actually lowered the price. In fact, you might even come in a little bit lower. If, depending on the terms, how you want to pay, you probably get a little bit better deal. It's been sitting in the market now for maybe 20 days. But that's normal. A lot of homes are sitting in the market now, obviously a lot longer, because obviously interest rates a little bit higher, and there's a bunch of houses for sale now. The inventory actually, well, it increases a lot during the summertime, but now it's unusually a little higher because everybody's trying to sell. But the buyers are fewer because obviously, like I just mentioned, the interest rates are a bit higher. But here's what you can do though. For this home in trust, this is, like I said, it's a trust home. As you can see, it does need some cleaning up. This is what happens when you have a home in trust. I actually have, me and my brother have, or mother and father's home in a trust as well. The way this works is like this. What happens is the owner of the home, most likely, they lived here most of their lives, probably bought this in 1965 or whatever, and they lived here for most of their lives, and they passed away. And they give the home to their kids as an inheritance. Therefore, now it's the kids' situation and what they want to do with it. Now, my mom just recently passed in January, but I know she's with Jesus, so I'm okay with that. But my dad passed away about 6 years before her. So as soon as my mom passed away, all of a sudden the trust kicks in. Now, depending on how it actually was laid out, as sellers, you don't have so much time to figure out what you want to do with it because you will get taxed. For example, the tax in this home, if they bought it back in 1966 and was the original owner, back then, I'm gonna just take a guess, $1,000 a year for property taxes at whatever price they bought it at. My mom and dad bought their home back in San Jose it was for $12,000. They bought a 3-bedroom, 2-bath in downtown San Jose, I know, for $12,000. We just got it appraised. Now it's worth $1.2 million. My dad was paying $800 a year in taxes up to this point. Now that we have the property, if we don't figure out what to do with it quick, we're going to get the new tax rate, which is probably be more like $10,000 to $12,000, maybe even $15,000 a year. Okay, so when you get a home in trust, the heirs, in this case, like me and my brother, or anybody who inherits a property, you have some options. Option 1, sell it as is. Option 2, put some money into it, sell it for more money, or get as much as you can out of it. Option 3, either keep it, and just as a family, property and rent it out, and I guess it's positive income, or like if it's like two brothers, in case me and my brother, we can buy each other out. If I don't want it and my brother does, he can buy me out and vice versa. So that's what a property in trust does. It gives the heirs, most likely the kids, some options of what to do with the property after whoever the owner is. Most of the time it's their parents do pass away, and now they have the property as an inheritance. So that's how an actual property in trust works. Probate's a little different. That's another video for another time. But if you like this home, as I said, it's a great starter home. It's a decent area. I like it a lot. Just comment below. Let me know what you think. Of course, I love to hear your thoughts. And of course, if you want to know more, you know where to find me. What was that? Oh, I think something just fell. I was talking and I heard something on the roof. I was talking, I heard something fall on the roof, and I think this is an orange tree, but they're not ready yet. Those are oranges up there. Yeah, so you got an orange tree back here. Just a quick FYI.